Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been such a long time. Well, not that long, it's been like a month, but it feels to me like a very long time. Today I am going to be filming a Primark makeup tryout kind of thing, like cheap makeup. Does it work, does it not? This is the look that I came up with and I like it. A few things didn't work out very well, but you'll see that in the video. Like I said, good to be back. I hope you're well and see you in 2 seconds. So I just brought you a little bit closer and personal, just so you can see it actually how the makeup kind of works. So I've got 2 primers that I'm going to use. One is a brightening primer and the other one is a balancing primer. Now I didn't realise I bought 2. I think I bought this one first and then went to the shop and then bought this one. But to be fair, the one is a shine control, which I can use on my nose and forehead and chin, and the other one is a brightening one, so I can use that the rest of my face. I was an idiot and didn't open everything up. This one was £4, which I think was quite good. There's quite a lot in there as well. 13 millilitres, which is decent. I'm going to put a little bit on my... I just realised I've got no mirror with me. I don't even know. So I put like 2 pumps and I'm just going to put that on my T-zone. T-zone, is it called T-zone? I think so. There we go. So now I've done that, I am going to use the brightening one. Now to be fair, that's made it quite sticky and it has actually like mattified my face. But has it? I mean, yeah, that's worked. And then this one is apparently with banana extract, which I've never ever heard for a primer. And this one was £4 also. So that's 50 millilitres, so it's a little bit bigger than the other one. But yeah, just squirt a tiny bit onto my finger. Literally like a tiny bit. And then just warm it up in my hands. And then just literally... And sorry about the state of my hands. My tan literally stuck on for dear life and it just didn't come... Oh my god, it actually smells like banana. Oh my god. Do you know those foamy bananas? Am I even recording you? Do you know those foamy bananas? That's what it literally... Oh, I like this primer. That is a really nice primer. I'm now going to jump onto foundation. I've actually bought 2 shades because I didn't know how dark I would be, but I actually think I'm going to be okay with the darkest one I've got, which is in shade Toffee, and it's the Double Coverage Matte Foundation. Long wear, matte finish, oil free. Apparently it's got SPF 15 in, which for my skin is incredible. And it's 38 millilitres, which is amazing. And yeah, Toffee. The other one I got was in Cashew, so if it is a bit too dark, then I can just mix them 2 together. But how cute are these bottles? I'm sorry. Like it's a glass bottle, like... Okay, Primark. Yeah, so I'm going to use Toffee and see how this one goes. The only thing I'd say about this is the top. Like, you have to kind of like put it on my hand, which I hate putting on my hand. Oh, I mean, they are not lying about the coverage. I'm going to tell you that. The only thing is, now I've got loads on my hand and I know I'm not going to use it all. See, that's why I like pumps, because it's just so much easier to get this, like, the right amount of product that you actually need. And then I just do my forehead. This looks incredible. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but what I'm looking through the mirror, it's just so like... It's not too much, to be fair. The primer, the illuminating one, has definitely gone through the foundation and it's still very glowy on my face, which I'm very happy about. But this is literally £5, and I would say the colour is just like my NARS one, which usually with cheaper foundation I can never find the right shade. So I'm literally going to give this like a solid like 8 out of 10. I wouldn't give it like Oh, I don't even know. I think I'd give it like a 9 out of 10 because that stuff's good. That stuff is good. So I will naturally go on to concealer, which I also bought 2 shades because their shade range was not up to, I don't know what the word I'd use, so I had to buy 2 concealers because I might have to mix them. The one is literally like, I don't know if you can see that. The one is literally like white, and then this one is probably like close to my, I don't know if you can see that, yeah, close to my actual skin tone, like my foundation shade. But I got the colours, I don't know if it says anywhere, light beige and porcelain. See, what I might do is try and cover with this shade, the one that's closest to my foundation, and then use the porcelain shade to actually brighten up. I'm sorry, whoever made these are mean. It literally took me 5 minutes to get into both of these. They are so hard to open, or I'm just really weak. It's probably the second option. But yeah, I'm just going to do a bit under the eyes with the darker one, which you can literally see it's the same colour as my foundation. And it is a medium coverage, so it's not going to literally like cover everything. But yeah, I think that worked okay. Now on to the lighter shade, which I'll put under the eyes as well, but you can see. But yeah, that's definitely brightened my under eye, 100%. And then I always add to the chin and the forehead, just to brighten up those areas. So that can I speak? So that's how that looks now, and I'm actually really happy with it because for how much these things are, like those 2 concealers, which I didn't say, were both £2, which is a very good price for concealer, and they did do their job. So I'm going to quickly go on to, now this was a bit of a chance. A bit of a chance, is that the word? I don't know. This is a very dark contour shade, but it's actually just a concealer stick. But I wanted something that I can just put under, because I always use cream contour, which they didn't have at my town centre Primark. So, and this video I wanted to make as soon as possible because I've literally been having it in my ideas for so long, and they didn't have it, so I kind of had to like have a look at what they had, and they had this, and I'm just gonna take a chance with it. But I'm kind of glad that they have different shades, like dark shades like this. I think it's such a good thing that they're doing, because a lot of places don't have the wide range of concealer. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes. I don't think it's gonna go very well. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit. I'm literally like, it's gonna add a little bit more just to the top of the cheekbone. I don't hate it. Like, it's very subtle, like that's really blended out. But yeah, it's kind of added like that. Oh my god, I can't put that on then. It's kind of added that bit of shadow on my cheekbone, which I'm happy about. So I'm going to quickly powder a little bit, but I'm going to tell you a little something. Basically, when I went to go look for powder, they only had pressed powder, but it was all like too dark. And then they also had loose powder, which were all like, there was one that was like white, like literally like talcum powder, like white. And then there was another one that was a bit too dark, and I think it would have just literally like ruined any sort of dimension that I'm trying to make in my face with the light concealer and the contour. So I'm having to cheat and use my Laura Mercier powder, which is a bit naughty, but I didn't really have much choice in that one. But yeah, just gonna, honestly, if you're looking for a powder and you don't mind spending a little, Laura Mercier, I'm sorry, but it is probably one of the best powders I've ever used. It just melts into the skin. And then I did pick up a bronzer, and it's the Bronze Glow Matte Bronzing Powder. So this colour is kind of spot on for my face. It kind of looks like my Anastasia one. I can say there's a bit of fallout because a little bit just went in my eye. But that colour is really nice. And to be fair, even if you're a lighter skin tone, I mean I am a light skin tone, but I do tan and everything. But if you literally like use a tiny bit, like I'm literally rubbing my brush into this, you could use this as well because it's not too dark, to be fair. It's quite a good shade. But yeah, that is the bronzer done and I'm very happy with that. I'm also going to take a little bit down my nose because I do like a nose contour. I do add a little bit under the lip as well. But yeah, that is pretty much the bronzer and everything done. And now I'm going to jump onto blush, which I use the same brush because I'm not about to be using different brushes. Now this is the Eastern Bloom Complete Face Palette with 3 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, 1 bronzer and 1 highlighter. And I think this is one of their older ranges, which I think was more like just after summer, autumn time, which is this one here. My ring light's not really helping, but you can kind of see the idea. But yeah, I thought this was such a good thing. Like, the blushes are really nice in here. Oh god, it's gonna be an absolute nightmare. But yeah, I'm just gonna dip into, you can see the 2 blushes there. I don't know how pigmented these are gonna be, but oh, those are really pretty. Those are really pretty. Very pigmented as well. But yeah, that is, I'll give that a 10 out of 10. That is amazing. I'm gonna go onto my eyebrows because I feel like I look very bare without my eyebrows being done. I picked up it's a 3-in-1 brow pencil, brow powder and coloured gel. So we're gonna see how this works. I got blonde because the neck shade was like really dark and I just thought it was a bit too much for my eyebrows. And it's really like tiny, like can you see that? That is such a tiny little brush. That is definitely grabbing every single hair on my eyebrow. It's gone a bit high up there. Brow pencil, which is like this, which is very good. I mean, I do like it, but I think I went a bit too light with the eyebrows. I usually like going a little bit darker, just a touch darker. So I really worked with that eyebrow pencil, I can't say it then. And I think it looks okay. I'm going to actually like, oh, I don't know. I'm going to do the rest of my eyes and see how it goes. For what the actual product is, I think, I can't remember how much it was either. That's what I keep doing, I take things off and not check. I think this was about £3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm going to start on my eyes now just to get the look together a little bit more. So I picked up the Smoky Screen eyeshadow and it's really, really pretty. So it's all the smoky tones to make a smoky eye. That's why they call it smoky. So I'm going to pull, it's like a sleeve again, pull that off. I'm going to start, I don't know what look to do, that's the only thing. I might actually cut just under my eyebrows, so just give it a bit of dimension, because that's what we want, a bit of dimension. There we go. I think that looks a lot better now I've actually cut underneath the eyebrow. I actually just use the brush as my, what's it called, a doe foot? Yeah, the doe foot on the concealer just to carve it out. I'm going to use my eyebrow angled brush, which is this one here, and go straight into the darker shade, which is this bottom one, which is near black, I think. And I can't, what's the name of this one? Stone. This one's called Stone. I'm literally going to wing out. You can be as messy as you want to with this. Like, you don't have to be very precise with it. Just going to do the same to the next eye. There we go. And then I'm going to use a smaller brush just to smoke that out a little bit. And then I'm just going to go into... See, the little thing that tells you the shades is actually separate, called Twisted. And it's just this middle shade here. Just to kind of like blend it out a little bit. I don't know why, but I'm not liking how this is looking. I'm really trying to work with the colours, but yeah, I'm really not liking how this is looking. I really don't like that eyeshadow. This is so annoying. I hate when it doesn't work. Why is it so hard to blend? Look, it's so chalky. What I might do is go into the Eastern Bloom and use a bit of this dark shade just here. I don't know if you can see that. And just kind of work with it and see if I can get something from that. Because I don't know what's with these colours, but they do not want to blend. Yeah, I'm kind of working this brown in because I feel like that's just going to fix it a little bit more. I feel like I have kind of saved that because of that brown shade. I feel like if I didn't have that brown shade, then there was all hope lost, not gonna lie. I don't know why that's not blending out. That was probably the hardest shadow I've ever had to work with. That was just, I'm literally like, what the hell do I just work with? But they have a really pretty champagne colour, which I might try and use on my lid, but then I'm like a bit worried now. It's going to ruin my eye. Or they have a beautiful blue colour, which I think would look insane. See, I'm going to see. The glitter doesn't really transfer very well. See, now that is a pretty colour. And then I'm just going to use a brush just to blend it all together. That looks 10 times better now. Because I've got eyelash extensions, so I'm just brushing them through. So there's no product actually in my eyelashes. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of a light colour in my inner corner just to brighten it up a bit. But yeah, those are the eyes. I'm not 100% happy with them, I can't lie. But I'm just going to move on. I don't know whether to add some under my eyes. That's going to be too much. I think that might be a bit too much. I'm just going to do my lips and then just see how it goes at the end. I'm going to start off. I saw this and I thought I might have to try it. And it's the Salted Caramel Fragrance Lip Scrub. A little bit on my finger. I literally just dropped half of it. Oh, that tastes nice. Usually I do this before my makeup, so I don't know why I've done it now. But yeah, that was nice. That was really nice. And then I picked up a lip plumper. Now I want to see how this actually works. Now it's gives instant volume and plumping effect to the lips. Makes lips look fuller and smoother. Now I have lip filler. Duh. But I wanted to see how this still worked because I was just like really intrigued by it. I can't actually open it. Right, this is one thing I'm going to say to you, Primark. Make your packaging easier to get into. Right, I'm just going to see how this goes. I don't really like the shade of it. I will say that. I don't think it goes with the look I've got today. But I just want to see if it does plump up my lips. I mean, it's a pretty shade. I'll give it that. But like, oh, it works straight away. I mean, that is a really, really pretty shade. And it's already starting to burn. But I'm gonna go on to my highlight. I think that's my next thing to try. Now I'm gonna use the same highlight as in this palette, which is the Eastern Bloom. and just, I mean, that is really, oh, that is really pretty. That's really nice. I'm going to come back in 10 minutes time and see how these lips are looking, because I'm like, they're burning a lot and I just want to see how bigger they can get. So it's been around 10 minutes and I don't know if you can see, they do feel quite big, and I'm going to wipe it up because it really burns, and that's obviously what a lip plumper does, but ouch. There we go, that should do. Also, what I've also done is just add a bit of eyeshadow in my inner corner so it makes more of a cat eye look, which I don't know if you can see. And then I'm going to go onto my lips, which I was going to use this lip pencil, but I just think it's going to be a bit too much. But I'm going to do a little swatch for you. I think this is really cheap. This is £1. That is really creamy. Do you just hear my stomach then? It's lunchtime. I need to eat. But yeah, that is gorgeous. With a more of a natural eye, because I've gone a bit intense with the eyes today. I think that would look stunning. But I did pick up a nude lip, which I think would look really nice with this look. These are £1.50 by the way, which is really cheap. This one is in shade Sunkissed. And this one was on the packaging that I just took off. And this one is in Thrill Seeker. So I'm going to use this one. And that's what the packaging looks like, which I think is gorgeous. Oh, that is a gorgeous... Oh, it smells really nice. You know what? That's going to annoy me the rest of the day now. That's really going to annoy me. It smells like some kind of like sweet treat. That is really nice. That is such a nice shade. Oh my god. Wow. For £1.50. I'm sorry, but I also might add a bit of shine to the lip, just with the lip plumper that I just took off. I am really liking how my makeup's looking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's so good to be back. It is so good to be filming again. And I hope you have a lovely day, or week, or night, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you next week with another exciting video. Bye guys.